Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. Coming at you with a little Zarimi Priest, a little Time Winder Zarimi, where we want 2 turns. So we have our Overheal draw card. We're going to be looking for some other dragons. And yeah, we're going to be... See, if I do this, and I don't draw a dragon, I'll be annoyed. Because what I need to do is do this, draw a dragon, play this, right? But if I don't, I'd rather just hero power. So that's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, that was probably the right play. Bam, 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 bam. Now, what we really need to do is have Time Winder. Oh, it's only once per game. That makes a ton of sense. I admit, again, and I've said this in previous videos, Snuggly, you got to learn to read the cards. Because my first thought instantly went, oh, geez, why don't you just power word synchronize onto the Time Winder Zarimi and get like infinite turns, or not infinite. You can only do it a couple times, but you get what I'm saying. Well, I guess we scale replica here. Yep. And then I will, in fact, play my gift wrapped whelp. Yeah, this is fine. This is okay. We have our clay matriarch now ready to go, which is our 4-8, but I guess I think it's 3-7 typically. Yeah. 3-7 with gives you a 4-4 with elusive. That also gives you a 1-1 that drops a 4-4 with elusive. And I didn't rate this card very highly. I still don't think it's as good as like it sounds, weirdly enough, for the amount of stats it has. Something just doesn't feel right about it to me, but I guess we'll see how valuable it is this game, potentially. Oh, unfortunate. Terrible. Really, really terrible. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, repeat for each dragon. So technically I have a 2 damage AoE I could use to kind of clear the board next turn. Not like the best, admittedly. But I don't see myself getting much better than that. But I mean, I could just Shadow Word Pain. Yeah. Shadow Word Pain. The 3-1. And I guess I'll just play the fan club for now. See, yeah. Funnel cake, scale replicas. So I should probably keep some of these 1-mana things in my hands to duplicate. We'll do another one of these. Just another little one of those. And we will play the boop, chiboop. And I guess we'll do Laboop. Just because we have it. Oh. So what we probably should have done is saved our clergy. We didn't really draw a lot of our draw power engines with the clergies and the funnel cakes and all that kind of stuff. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so they are the Spectral Cutlass sort of OTK Sonya deck. I'm not surprised. We don't have this off yet, but it's pretty close between the Clay Matriarchs that we're going to be playing. We will, but the only thing is we're nowhere near set up for like an actual like lethal push even over multiple turns with this, because what you really need to do is have it set up. Do I just want to heal? No, I want to save these, because like what you need to do is have it so you have these funnel cakes and you have your like time winders, your pip, and really it's these guys here, the Thirsty Drifters. At least that's what I would say, and the Playhouse Giants. And you want to get those, draw your whole deck, play the Giants, and then play Zarimi in order to... oh, is this lethal already? Somehow? Anyway, you get a board full of things that you can hit them for, say, potentially 25 to 30 or something like that. Shadow Step. Shadow Step is what makes this broke. Oh no, it's not Shadow Step. Yes, the card that makes things cost 1. Never mind, yeah, this isn't so bad. That's going to make it cost 2. There's a Playhouse Giant, but it's still too expensive for us right now. So this is... we probably want Shield just for the draw. Just for the draw, please. And I know I have Zarimi, but I do think Gaslight Gatekeeper is importante. And fly off the shells, funnel cake, second funnel cake, creation protocol, Okay, well, I just end our turn there. We will try to Creation Protocol the Playhouse Giants, probably. Maybe. Taunt is friend, right? Right now, Taunt is best friend against Weapon, Rogue. Crimson Clergy would be quite a juicy. Oh, they do have that, okay. But that's going to make their Sonya cost 0, so that's not as good. Lear's Gift. I mean, that's still good, but I just mean, I guess if you're not aware, maybe they fixed it, actually, I'm not sure. But there's a bug that if you do this, do the Sandbox Scoundrel onto Sonya, it costs 1, and then it gives yourself a 0-minute copy of Sonya. So you can have 2 Sonyas out, and you effectively do all this, but double. So it makes it so the weapons are obviously twice as strong. But yeah, that taunt has been massive. Massive, massive, massive. So let us Creation Protocol. So there's the Clergy. I kind of want the Playhouse Giants, because at this point, I think that's what's actually going to win us the game. But we have so much draw power and stuff like that right now with Crimson Clergy that it kind of makes it feel like that's the right way to go. But I'm going to take the Giants. That's probably incorrect. Don't, judge me, I guess, on that. But it's probably incorrect. I should have did that the other way. That was weird. Let us play the Taunt again. Heal this up. And I don't know if they have anything that they can do, so I'm gonna just play a Giant. And hope... But yeah, see, I'm already now regretting my decision, because, between the 2 fan clubs and the funnel cakes, we could have lined everything up so I could have had a bunch of mana, drew, 4 or 5 cards at least. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. We would have a double Crimson Clergy, actually, so we drew a ton. Okay, well, we're learning. Sure. We are, really all in on making sure we try to have a taunt up at almost all times as well. They need to play something from another class, or the Spectral Cutlass is just going to go away. Well, there's something from another class, and a board clear, and 17 swing face. And actually, can they just not attack face? Oh. That's funny. For some reason, I didn't think that's how that worked with the durability of the weapons, but... Nice. I accept. I'm guessing they didn't either, based on their... based on that response. So, I think really we're just at a stage now where we plop these down. Yeah. I guess we could have just killed that with the 1 damage. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do, because if they would have had that, plus they should have been able to attack face. Yeah. That's rough. That is a bit rough for them, I admit. Their Sonya's gone. I don't really know how they come back from it. So we both misplayed, to be honest. That's just the honest truth of this. This is one of those games where I can say, if we win, anyway, who knows if we're going to. Looks like it, based on they only have 2 mana left. We'll take any win that we can get, right? On the way to legend, take whatever wins you can get. With our triple Clockwork Giants. Or Playhouse Giants, sorry. Again, not the best showcase of my skill of the deck, but I figured it out afterwards. I'm going to bring that to you as, because if you're not used to playing this deck, maybe you'd make the same mistake, just trying to make yourself feel better. Let's go try it again and hope to do it better. Alright, this time we're against a Death Knight, which could be very aggressive. They tend to get a bunch of stuff. Now, this could be a hand buff Death Knight. I'm going to take that as a no, unfortunately. I could Clergy, but then they would probably Hero Power and kill it. Kind of want to save that now, I guess, for the Pip. So next turn, we will probably just Scale Replica, and then we'll probably play Pip. Or, I guess, depending on what we draw from the Scale Replica, of course. Which I guess should be Gift Wrap Whelp or Ship's Churgeon. To each coin, the gate now, because I really like the Clergies. So, Scale Replica. Ooh, Gift Wrap Whelp. So next turn, we're going to need to probably toss the coin first. We're going to go up to 9. Coin puts me down to 8. This puts me down to 7. 3/1 cost is fine. So I can coin, Pip, play one of the gift wraps. Is kind of what I'm thinking is the better play. Coin, Pip, gift wrapped Whelp. Okay, so now we're building up to the Crimson Clergy mass play with the fan clubs and stuff that we kind of messed up last turn, or last game. Kind of makes this Gaslight Gatekeeper feel bad, though, because I don't really want to put the 4 Crimson Clergies back in my deck. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a weird one in that sense. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Feel like we want to play the other Whelp, even though I'll just die. I don't really want to Shadow Word Pain this, but I don't really feel like we have much else to go on right now. So I guess we could Shield Mine to draw. It is a 1 mana card, which could help me later with the Thirsty Drifter. But it wouldn't kill their minion. Yeah. I know that technically buffing this to 4 would make this not do it, but this plus the hero power would, and it wouldn't really get me anywhere, so yeah, I would have drew a card, but at the end of the day, I think, like I said, we need to get rid of their minion. We're already at 23 health. Them beating us down for 2 every turn with a 1 mana minion goes pretty quickly when you don't want it to. So, Play Matriarch is coming up pretty soon as well. That was a good one. So, like, 1 more turn is really all we need for that. Well, there's the funnel cake, which means that we could triple and draw, but the only thing is if we don't draw into any other healing cards, we kind of get stuck already. You know what I'm saying? But based on where our opponent is, the type of deck our opponent's playing, okay, well there's Zarimi. Yeah, see, we didn't get any other effects that are very good. I'm just gonna do the protocol to draw another Playhouse, or to get our Playhouse Giants, because we do have the Zarimi here. We do need to play 3 more dragons, but what we need to do is try to get these to be as close to 0 mana as possible. Play into our dragons, play these and Zarimi, and then try to beat them up with the giants, right? So, trying to play to our outs. We kind of just gave them, like, I really needed to draw a fan club or the other funnel cake there. I mean, of course, our hand's pretty full, so I guess if we did that, like, we would have had to play some stuff anyway. There's a Playhouse Giant. I do believe we just Matriarch here. The only thing is we're going to burn a card next turn because of that, but it is just too strong not to. And all we just have to do is hope that we don't burn... Oh, we already have Zarimi, and we have 3 of the Clockwork Giants, so I feel like that's kind of the main thing that we're looking to not burn now. Yep. That puts them at 2. 2 Diggy Diggy Jar Jar Doos. They can double hit if they wish. Ooh, there's some draw for you. But we still get our 4/4. I mean, you can take out my Clergy, I suppose. 1 dragon left. So, technically, well, there's a fan club. That's a little annoying. We could get our extra turn now, but we wouldn't really be setting us up for anything. It's kind of my fear, right? So, I want to play Matriarch, draw a couple. Yes, double play. Oh, this would actually not be bad, is the only thing. Like, obviously, it's bad because you put the Playhouse Giants back in the deck, but, like... Whee! Okay, so now our Playhouse Giants are 0, though, which is nice. And we have some Thirsty Drifters, which are also 0. So, okay. We redrew everything we need. We kind of need them to, excuse me, to kill our board now, which it kind of looks like they're doing. Because what we're going to do is Playhouse Giant, Playhouse Giant, Playhouse Giant, Thirsty Drifter, Time Winder, Zarimi. Yes, you go right ahead. You go right ahead, you. So that should be 8, 16, 24, 28, 32 damage we're going to be able to slap on the board. Now, this taunt, actually, strangely, is a problem. Because that stops 4 damage. Oh, well, that fixes it. So, Playhouse Giant, Playhouse Giant, Playhouse Giant, Playhouse Giant, Thirsty Drifter, Time Winder Zarimi, end turn, or extra turn. Boop. That is kind of insane. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if that was taunt, that still actually would not have been enough. Bam! There we go. And you know what? It probably came from, I learned how it's better to play towards your end goal with the Gaslight. I mean, obviously we got kind of lucky and redrew most of it, but still, that was the right play, I think. And we did better in the second game with the Crimson Clergies, even though we didn't draw like the sort of cycle that you're supposed to have to draw through most of your entire deck. So we learned from the first game. We performed better in the second game, in my opinion. Won both, nonetheless. So anyway, I think this is a fun deck. A little bit more maybe of a, since I don't play this kind of Priest often, a deck that you probably need to play a little bit before you actually got it, right? Like its win rate's pretty low, admittedly, but I think a lot of that has to do with games like my first game where people aren't, playing it correctly. I still have a long way to go, so let me know in the comments down below. Lots of rhyming there. What other things maybe I could do to improve my Crimson Clergy deck play style, if you will. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.